What's up, Hope Kids? Pastor Tony here, hanging out with you guys for Hope Kids at Home. This month has flown by as we have focused on responsibility. Remember, responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what's expected of you. The truth is that we all have expectations placed on us in our life. If a teacher says you need to finish your homework, the expectation is that you finish your homework. If your parents say that you need to do your chores, the expectation is that you do your chores. Well, just like how it is as a Jesus follower, God has expectations for us to how we live our life, which has been the main points that we've been focusing on all month long. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick review before diving into the last expectation that God has for us for our life. If you remember, week 1, we talked about how the most important thing that we can do is to love God, and then out of the overflow, we love people. Then we talked about how we should share with each other, not to hold things to ourselves, not just our material possessions, our stuff, our things, our toys, but also the gifts that God has given you. It's not meant to be kept to ourselves, but we can share with others. Then we talked about the importance of working hard, to be like the ant and not like the slug, not to find lazy ways to get out of the things we need to do, but to work hard. And then last week we talked about make the most of the things that we've been given, not to bury the things that God has given us, not to hide it or to keep it to ourselves, but to make the most of it, because God has given each and every one of you something unique and special to make a difference in this world. And He doesn't want you burying it, but to use it to help further His kingdom, meaning to help others know who Jesus is. And we have one more expectation for us to live our life. But before we dive into that, I think it's time for another game. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another round of picture puzzles. This time the theme is going to be around the Bible. So I'm going to test your guys' Bible knowledge here real quick. So there's going to be those picture puzzles that come up on the screen. You're going to have around 10 seconds to try and figure out what it is trying to communicate to you. You're going to go ahead and write that down, and let's see how many you guys get right by the end of the game. And then I'll see you guys after the game is done. Man, some of those puzzles were pretty hard. How many did you get right? Did any of you get all of them correct? Well, that's awesome if you did. Well, today we are jumping into the last expectation. It's focused around our words. How our words can either build someone up or tear someone down. The importance of what we say, and not only from the verse we're focusing on today, but all throughout God's Word, has a lot of wisdom for us in the words that we say, because our words can either build someone up, meaning it can lift their spirits, it can encourage, it can be helpful, they can be kind, or our words can tear people down. We can say mean things about people that stick with them for the rest of their life. And we don't want the negative things that we say to negatively impact someone. Rather, we want people to know who Jesus is through the things that we say. So let's check out the So-and-So Show. Let's find out what God says about our words, and I'll see you guys after it's done.
Hello, I like a tall hat needle with 11 degrees. No. A tall hat needle with a lemonade. No. He wants a tall hat with a lemonade, and I would like a Southwest salad with a grilled chicken and a lot of water, please. A lot of water. Yeah. I can never understand what they're saying. Me neither. I don't get it.
Hello.
How's it going?
Ciao.
Konnichiwa.
Welcome to a brand new So-and-So show. I'm Steven.
And I'm Lawson, and we are talking about one of the most powerful things in the world today.
Ooh, Niagara Falls.
No.
Your Aunt Margaret's perfume?
Also no.
My bicep?
Definitely no.
Come on.
I'm talking about our words.
Ah, yes, our words. They are powerful things that we have to control at all times.
Correct, my friend. So I thought maybe we should play a game. A game of words that's been played on this show before.
You don't mean.
The secret word.
The game when you say the secret word, you get body slammed by a wrestler?
Power.
Or you get baked beans poured on your head? Or slime? Lots of slime. Why would we play that game?
I've been assured that nothing will be dumped on our heads and no one will body slam us.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
But just in case, it's probably best if we don't say the secret word. Inside this sealed envelope is the secret word.
Is that gonna happen every time?
Maybe.
Oh.
So, neither one of us knows what the word is, but it's an ordinary word that we use every day.
And when we say the word, we get the consequences.
Hey, that's my sound effect.
We can share.
Fine. Now, it's time to show the world what the word is. You will know the word, and we will not. Everyone got it? Perfect. We'll just continue on with the rest of the show. And if we say the secret word,
We get the consequences.
let's do this, Steven. Did you know that according to the internet, there are currently 171,476 English words in use?
Really? No, I did not.
And did you also know that there's over 260,000 Italian words?
Mamma mia!
Did you also know that there are over 1,100,376 Korean words?
Wow, that is crazy.
And to me, you know what's even crazier? There's only 93,000 Spanish words.
I knew I should have taken Spanish in high school.
What'd you take?
French.
Ooh, 130,000.
Wow. What'd you take?
Swedish? 600,000.
Swedish?
Yeah, I wanted to know what the chef from the Muppets was saying.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, it smells so bad!
Oh, like rotting fish and moldy tangerines, but with a hint of rose sprinkled in.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I guess we know what the secret word is.
Oh, really? We do? What is it?
It's no, you're not gonna get me like that.
Right, I know. You're too smart for something that simple.
That's very true.
By the way, do you want a Twizzler?
Okay. Nice try. Yes, I do. That was a close one. Almost got brought down by Twizzler.
I'll get you before the show's over.
Not likely. I am in complete control of my words. Words.
Uh-huh. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, you know, just getting shot in the face with stink spray by an enormous skunk.
That sounds nice.
We were playing the secret word. Game.
Oh, gotcha. What's the word?
Okay. Oh, man. No.
Sorry.
Well, what are we talking about today, Kellen?
Choosing your words carefully.
Great. Take it away.
So today's Bible story is actually a verse that was written in the letter by Paul to the Jesus followers in the city of Ephesus. You can read the letter yourself in a book called Ephesians. And like I said, this verse is all about words. Paul wrote, "Don't let any evil talk come out of your mouths. Say only what will help to build others up and meet their needs. Then what you say will help those who listen." It's really crazy to think about that being written 2,000 years ago, and it's still something we need to hear today. Sometimes we use words that are hurtful, and we lash out in anger and hurt people's feelings. But Paul wrote that we should use words that build others up and meet their needs. Words that are helpful. We all have the same words to choose from. It's up to us to decide which ones we're going to use. We can decide if we're going to tease or to praise someone. Do your words harm or do they calm in a situation? Is what you're saying rude or are you trying to be courteous? Are your words out for revenge or are they offering forgiveness? It's really your choice. You can allow your words to get out of control and be hurtful, or you can use your words wisely and be helpful. Is it always going to be easy? No way. But can we do it with God's help? No doubt.
That is great, Kellen. Thank you for using your words to teach us that lesson.
Yeah, Kellen, you're the best.
Thanks. And you guys are A-O-J.
I think you mean A-OK, Kellen. Oh, no! No. I'm sorry. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh, no, it's wet too. Oh, no.
Thanks, Kellen.
No problem.
I'll see you next time.
I wouldn't miss it. Bye.
What are you doing?
Trying to think of what words to say next.
Here, I'll help you. Reveal the question! Why do your words matter?
Well, as someone who has to constantly monitor what comes out of his mouth, I can tell you that when you don't control your words, people get angry, feelings get hurt, and you're never allowed to go to that Applebee's ever again!
And on the flip side, words can encourage people and make them feel better.
To paraphrase Spider-Man's uncle, words are powerful, and with that power comes great responsibility.
Wow, that's really good, Lawson. That's like a rule for life.
Ooh.
Use your words wisely.
And whatever you do, don't say the secret word. Because it really stings.
You really stink.
Hey, your words hurt me.
Sorry, man. We both stink.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was the So-and-So Show!
Bye, everybody! We'll see you next time.
It really smells bad.
I know.
The smell lingers.
Most people poop their pants. Most people poop their hands. Real men from paper planes. Real men what? Real men from paper planes. Never mess with minty mouthwash. Bless you. The moon creaks in your window. The moon creaks in your window?
Yes!
Paddle, possums, paddle. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's it! How'd you get that?
What a verse from Paul from the book of Ephesians. Remember, Paul wrote this book in prison. He was put in there because people didn't want to hear about Jesus. So he was alone, he was cold, he didn't have his friends or his family around him. But yet he wrote these very powerful words to the church of Ephesus to encourage them. Now, I don't know about you, when something bad happens to me, my first feeling is I don't want to encourage someone. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm sad, and ultimately I want to get out of the hurtful thing I'm in. I remember being in timeout or grounded as a kid. I always wanted to be out of that as soon as possible. And I tried to find ways to better myself, but Paul is finding ways to better other people. Let's check out that verse one more time and see what he says in Ephesians 4:29. Paul writes, "Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them." Our words are powerful. Our words are important, and it's very important from Paul's wisdom here is that we choose our words carefully. Because as you can see, we have two choices. We can either say words that either are going to be hurtful or mean, that tear people down, or our words could be kind and good and helpful and encouraging that build people up. I don't know about you, but I definitely want my words to build people up because I love it when people say encouraging words to me. In fact, I don't like it when people say mean things to me. You guys have probably know an example of someone who said a mean thing to you, something that's hurtful that you remember it. I remember when I was in 3rd grade, I was at a summer camp, and I remember a girl said a really mean thing for me. I remember it to this day. I was on the playground on the monkey bars, and she made fun of me for my smile. And I remember who it was. I remember where I was. But that negative thing, that hurtful thing that she said to me, I still remember to this day. I also remember when I said something mean. I made fun of a kid whose parents weren't necessarily in his life. He was adopted, and I made a mean comment about his family. And I remember I was in tears because I hurt him in a deep way. And I had to apologize and ask for forgiveness, but I still remember what I said, and it pains me that I said something mean to him. You see, we're gonna all have those circumstances where we're gonna say something mean, but we're also gonna receive something mean from others. But the most important thing is that no matter what happens, God wants us to try and to use our words as careful as possible, to think before we speak, to focus on the things that are encouraging and good and helpful and kind, so that way we don't leave a negative mark on someone's life. Because words do that. I don't know if you've heard the phrase before, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt me. And I don't know about you, after having those words impact me, I don't necessarily know if that's true. And I don't necessarily know if you think that's true either. So as you go on to this week, my challenge for you is this: use your words wisely. Use your words wisely. That means stopping and pausing before you want to lash out and speak, and you want it because you're angry or frustrated or lonely or sad. Stop, pause, pray, and ask God to help you, give you the words that He would want you to share. Now, it's really easy to share words when good things are happening, right? When things go your way, when good things are happening. It's a lot harder to live this out when bad things happen, when things don't go your way, when people are not kind to you or they're not saying nice things to you. But God says there is wisdom in how our words are communicated. What we say matters. So Hope Kids, that's my challenge for you this week. Use your words wisely. And that is to everyone, your siblings, your friends, your parents, your teachers, no matter who you come in contact with, no matter who you're talking to, use your words wisely. It's a hard challenge, but I know you guys can be up to the task for it with the help from God. So again, we hope to see you guys in Hope Kids in person. Remember, we are back up and running in our new space. We've been having a blast all month long with our teach and our worship and games and small groups. And I hope that you guys join us soon here in Hope Kids. But if not, we'll be here online on YouTube, and I'll see you guys next week for Hope Kids at Home.